I am playing around with a couple of things at the moment because, as most of you will know, I am not performing right now. The club where I normally perform in Wollongong is closed for renovation, so I am all dressed up just to make a couple of videos today, and I'm experimenting with a black background just to see how that looks. So we'll see how that looks. I am going to do a tag video today. I know some people don't like tag videos, but you guys know I love them. I love answering silly little questions, even if they're about me, so I'm going to jump straight into it. This is a 19 questions tag that my dear friend Susan from Delicotta360 did a long time ago. It was the first video of hers that I ever watched, and I was hooked on Susan. I was hooked on Delicotta360 from the moment I watched that 19 questions tag video that she did. So I have always wanted to do it, and I'm finally going to do it. But before I begin, this is a cherry ripe. Recently on the telephone, Susan mentioned to me that when she was in Australia, she ate cherry ripes and absolutely loved them. So this is for you, Susan. See, this is just cruel. This is just cruel, because this is fucking delicious. If you ever come to Australia, any of you who aren't from Australia, the first thing you have to do when you get off the plane is buy one of these, because it's got cherries and chocolate and sex all in a bar, and you ate it and... Okay, let's carry on. Question 1 is, where were you born? I find it usually surprises a lot of people to learn that I was actually born in a very small country town in the Hunter Valley in Australia. Was I named after anyone? I, as a matter of fact, was named after someone. I was named after several someones. My real first name, when I'm not in drag, is William, and before me, in my family, direct family line, there were 5 or 6 Williams, all in a row, and then there was my grandfather and father, both of whom have the same name, and then there was me. So the tradition of William in my family was sort of jump-started, again, with me. So although I don't have Roman numeral rights, it's not all in a straight line, so I'm not William the 7th or William the 6th or whatever. I am the 6th or the 7th William in the straight family line. Question 3 is, when was the last time you cried? And I honestly do not remember. I am not afraid to cry. I cry when there is a genuine need to. If I'm upset, or if I'm happy, or if I'm in very serious pain, I do cry. But I can't remember when the last time was. I'm sorry, I don't have an answer for that question. Would you be friends with yourself? Oh, wow. The only honest answer I can give is no, I don't think I would be friends with myself. I have the type of personality that really needs to be contrasted with the people that I hang out with. I can't have too many friends that are like me, because we end up driving each other insane. We really do. I've been in situations where there have been a bunch of Victorias or a bunch of Williams in the room, and it's like trying to get cats to walk in a straight line. It's just impossible. No, I couldn't be friends with myself, because we would just end up competing and probably try and kill each other. Do I have any pets? No, I don't have any pets. I live in a one-bedroom flat that you couldn't swing a cat in, so there's no point in having a cat. Do you use sarcasm? No. Yes, I do. I use sarcasm all the time. Would you ever bungee jump? No, I don't think I would ever bungee jump. That's not for me. Favourite cereal? It's such a random question, but cornflakes, I suppose. With milk. In a bowl. With a spoon. And a Red Bull. Eye colour is dependent on who you ask. Some people tell me that I have blue eyes, some people tell me that I have green eyes, some people say they're in the middle. I honestly don't know. I always thought that my eyes were blue, and that was it, cut and dry. But people have told me in my adult life that I have green ones or multicoloured ones or whatever, so I really don't know. I think it depends on the light, how the light hits them, but the answer that I default to is blue. And whenever I say blue, I just wait for someone to go, oh no, it's green! Scary movies or happy endings? Scary movies. Do I have brothers or sisters? I have one sister. She is 2 years younger than me. Going back to what I was saying about the personality clash, she and I have a personality that is very similar to each other, so we do tend to get into fights. Possibly more often than other siblings do, but we always make up because we do love each other very much. Computer or TV? I hate television. I really do. There's a television over there against that wall that I need to throw out soon, because it's not been plugged in for about 4 years now. It's just... You guys know I have a hoarding problem, and I struggle to throw things away. That's sort of one of the last things that really needs to be thrown in the trash. I do watch certain television series, but I will watch them on my computer. So for me, it's computer 100% of the time, all the way. First thing you notice about a person. If I was going to be totally honest, I would probably say the first thing I notice about a person is whether or not I find them attractive. But in terms of features, I would say the first thing I notice about a person is always their hair. Hair is a prominent feature on a person. It's, you know, it's bigger than a nose, so I would say hair would be the first thing I notice about a person. Favourite smell. I don't know if I could confidently say that I have a #1 favourite smell, but a smell that I always enjoy encountering wherever it is Chanel No. 5, because my mother used to wear, well, still does wear Chanel No. 5 a lot, and I don't see my mother very often, so whenever I smell someone wearing Chanel No. 5, I automatically think of my mother, so that's a nice one, I'll say that. Do you have any special talents? Yes, as a matter of fact, I do have a very special talent. I can suck my own dick. Hobbies. My hobbies are, well, this qualifies as a hobby, surely. Because I don't do it for a job. I'm not a drag queen for a career, so yeah, I'm gonna say drag is definitely my hobby. Question number 19 is, why YouTube? Well, why not, really? I've had a couple of close friends say to me, you know, your videos only get a few hundred or maybe 1,000 views when you put them up, so is it really worth doing? And the answer that I give to that question is yes, of course it's worth doing, because I have fun, and hopefully, no, I know some of you guys have fun. I know that some of you enjoy watching my videos, and that is something that is really nice to me, to feel that there are people out there that really do enjoy watching me, and I enjoy making me, so that's the answer to why YouTube. So now I have to edit all of this down. I have no idea how long this video is going to be, but I can tell you, I ate this whole thing in between questions and takes and rubbish. Okay, testing. Testing. Can you hear me? Recently on the telephone, Susan. Her name is Susan. Yeah, not in a straight, not in a row. Just fucking, can you not? Have some cherry rum. I'm gonna try again. Oh, Jesus, this is good.